Hey guys, welcome to my stream. Let me check if it is working or not properly. Let me check if it is. Yeah, it is working. So welcome to my stream. I'm a software architect having more than 15 years of experience, and this is my aim, creating 10 lakh jobs in India for absolutely free. Why I'm doing this? Because this is what I feel my life will not be fulfilled without this stream, without doing this and providing and create the 10 lakh jobs in India, especially in where I know many things, where I think I am expert in some of the areas like software engineering and software architecting, AI and ML services. So that's why I'm trying to do this. I have a huge inclination towards fulfilling my this dream, and I'll do it no matter what. It will take some time, I know, but if you are curious, if you are searching for your first job and you're not getting it, we are trying to create what we are doing. We are trying to create a batch of uh, all the individuals those need job, right? So we'll be creating that batch and we will be putting you in the batch for absolutely free. No money will be asked, never ever. And what we are going to cover, we are going to cover almost all the aspect of software engineering, what happens in real companies, all the projects, tools and technology we are going to teach. Uh, we need good guys who really need job, who are willing to put their effort. We can provide you the right direction, but you will have to walk, right? You will have to work hard. um, do I have the experience? Absolutely yes. I was working for a company where I was training US candidates mostly for and we were training them for their interview. We are doing mock interviews and we place them successfully in many big companies like Apple. Some of the guys are also working, I think 3 4 guys are working in Apple. Apart from that, I think we placed there with my lead. I was working as a part-time lead. My full-time job has already always been the architecture and software architecture and in the full-time in a software company. But this was my part-time job that I was doing mostly in US timing, and that was to prepare them and train them and teach them how company works, how a real project is executed, all the enrich uh, giving them the latest technology, tools, knowledge and everything, and enrich their experience, enrich their learning process by giving all these kind of uh, experiences, sharing experiences, doing the mock interviews. We done many different things with them and successfully place them. Though it was a short training, I think not more than 3 months, but it was a rigorous training also. Almost we were training almost 8 hours a day to all the individuals. So if you're ready to put that kind of work, definitely you will have to work even harder, because nowadays getting job is not that easy also and not that difficult also. But if you want to make it easy, you will have to work a lot harder and smarter also. So a smart part, we will take care of that. You will have to put your best effort, and that is exactly what I'm planning to do. Slowly and slowly I'm trying to create all those batches with all those candidates who deserve to be there, who deserve to be trained for free, who are not getting job, who are searching job for long period of time. So if you are one, just try to put your message in the chat box and we will try to contact you. uh, I am new to this streaming, that is why you don't see many people there. Also, this is kind of very unique initiative. Not many guys are doing this, because not everybody, I think, they are after money. They can easily earn. If you are if you're having that kind of experience, you can easily earn dollars, right, into your pocket. And why you have to work, especially why I'm doing this, because I have this dream, right? And my life, I'm not really after money. Money is always has been secondary thing for me. It is always about the meaning of the life for me, and that is what I am trying to fulfill. Currently I don't see uh, anybody watching this, but I assume sooner or later you guys will watch it. And you might ask question about how I am going to uh, financially support it, right? Because I will have to give you the best faculty, also good faculty, and all should be professional only, because I'm not going to compromise with the quality of your learning. So that is why all will be professional. Mostly we are, I think, more than 6 7 guys who will be taking care of different technologies like DevOps, front end, back end, uh, mobile technologies, and all the deployment architecture processes, what happens in exactly, and the real project also. So we'll need different expertise, and we have that kind of expertise with us. We will be training you one by one on regular basis, on daily basis. You will have to do many different projects. I think more than 1,000 projects you will be doing with us. And uh, and once you do that, you definitely will be placed, if you have that kind of a strong resume with you, right? It is all about the right guidance and the right practices that you do, that makes all the difference in long term. Short term, yes, if you take shortcuts, I think you can easily get the job, but ultimately you will struggle there. And when you interact with people in your team, they will be easily able to catch you that you don't have real experience and you are just bluffing your experience, and then you will nothing but you will face even more challenges, a lot many other challenges. Even in worst case scenario, they might fire you also, right? So don't do that, never do that, because in long term it is going to definitely destroy your career. uh, in 99% cases it will create huge problem for you. So don't take those chances, put your effort, uh, give yourself time. I know when you done degree and you are still not getting the job, then it is very frustrating time. And getting your job is the best feeling that you can get, right? That is one of the best feeling ever. I've been there. I got my first job long back, and I was on top of the world that day, really. And I don't know, for some reason always used to have 5 6 7 offers in my hand always. And I was constantly preparing myself for next interview always. I never stopped giving interviews. That's why I learned this skill over the period of time, over the 15 16 17 years, right? I learned this skill a lot, and I never stopped myself. I learned different technology and number of technology you have to learn on daily basis. If you are into software engineering, you cannot ever stop your learning. You will have to innovate on daily basis, you will have to experiment on daily basis, you will have to learn different things, tools, technology, tricks, everything on daily basis. You will get innovative new work on daily basis. Mostly the work will not be repeated, like happens in government sector and other sector, insurance sector, so many other sectors, right? Banking, even banking also, you will get repeated work. But here in software, generally that never happens. Almost all the project will be different in their technology that they use, in everything, almost everything, all the technology mostly will be, the basic technology might be similar, but overall what APIs they are using, what internal, you know, version of those APIs they are using, jars they are using, the so library they are using, so all those library will be different for sure. Basic technology, yes, it remains the same. That's why they check mostly basic technologies, but nowadays they are not actually only looking for people who only know the basic technology. So now their expectation is really high. Only few guys will get the job purely based on the base technologies. Otherwise you will have to show them the more values, right? You will have to show them that you are industry ready, you have done your work, and you know how a company operates. So that's that. And what else? So initially you will definitely gain a lot of experience without getting a lot of success, but that is the time where you have to push yourself, you have to keep yourself motivated for the next interview without bringing your or letting your morale down. That's the that's the best thing, because no matter how good you prepare yourself, the interviewer will judge you, might judge you differently, totally differently. Sometimes they will you know ask you unrelevant questions very differently. Question, it it is very subjective in nature. It is not um, predefined, or you cannot ask any interviewer, or you cannot question any interviewer ever, right? Especially what they want to ask in your interview. So you will have to follow all their guidelines, and all the questions that they ask, you will have to answer them. You will have to try to at least answer them. So that is that. And what else you can do? You will have to work with variety of topics. You will have to work with uh, on daily basis. You will be mocked on daily basis, definitely, on different topics, and then we will prepare you based on whatever we taught you. Based on that, we will take, we will bridge that gap between what happens in a software company and between what we teach you, right? From basic we will build all of your basics, and then we will bridge all those gaps by mocking you, by taking your mock interviews, by questioning you in each and everything. And that's how you will learn the breadth and the depth of the technology. When you will be questioned that deep, then you will understand the why part of the technology, why it exists, why you will be using one particular technology over the others, right? Nowadays there are a number of choices that we take on daily basis, and when we make those choices, then you have to justify why you have taken that particular choice or why you have chosen that. So, and that always comes, there are always pros and cons of choosing other technologies also, right? So you will have to justify with best of uh, your knowledge. There is no right or wrong answer over here in this kind of scenarios, but sometimes you have to think through what interviewers really trying to ask, that you have to be smarter there. That's why it's not, it's very subjective in nature. uh, and that's that. So I'll try to do this kind of stream on daily basis, but sometimes I'll do it alternative also. One day I'll put some short videos, and one day I'll try to do these streams for half an hour, though my schedule is little busy. But I'll try to uh, spare 30 minutes or take 30 minutes out of my schedule, because I'm working for a software company and there I have to resolve many different issues, um, you know, bridge the gap in different people. Technically I have to resolve many issues that they are facing, challenges, and uh, have to do on daily basis, have to learn a few things, doing the POCs prove to, so that we can take some decision based on those POCs, and then team can take that and implement that part of the work. So once you establish the proof, then yeah, they are good to go. Then you have to follow all the best practices. um, Code reviews, multiple code reviews will happen. You have to see whether they are following all the guidelines laid down in that project. So it's a hectic process sometimes, but well defined also. So generally most of the things are well defined. First the architecture will be laid down, technology will be chosen, pros and cons will be uh, taken care, and based on that the technology definitely will be inherited and taken into consideration, what tools and technology we are going to use in that particular project. And once that decision is taken, then we can go ahead and try to implement, designing the high level architecture, low level architecture, and the processes and everything, how the deployment will happen on these different servers, and how the testing will happen, how closely the tester will work with the developers, right? All those best practices will be followed and will be defined there in the initial days. Then the obvious process of, generally we follow the sprint, 14 days sprint, and then we try to execute the full iteration in the 14 days period. So yeah, that's that. And you will have to definitely work a lot, learn a lot, and once you do that, it's not very tough to get the job, even in the tough market. hmm Nobody's here. I want to talk to real people. I don't know when YouTube will try to, you know, I don't know how much time it will take to really show these streams searchable and make it a little popular so that people can see and join. For now I don't see much traction. I don't know when I'll get it. Okay, but I am hopeful, and I'll, no matter what, I'll be doing this stream. Even if I'm not getting anything, even that's fine, because my aim is pure. I'm putting my best effort. I'm sparing. I'm taking time out from my schedule. Everything that I can do, I'm doing that. And um, earlier, I think there was a question from my side, how I'm going to support it financially. Definitely, we'll have to do some other work. Maybe create another batch, another parallel batch, which will be paid batch, to support these operations, to support the free operations, right? Otherwise it won't be feasible at all. So to make it feasible, definitely we will have to earn from somewhere, some other sources. So we'll see from where we can earn, so that we can give the salary, right, everything we can to different people. One, and if you try to hire professional, definitely it will be costlier affair than the faculty or obvious route of teaching people in the technology field. So it is going to be costlier. So we'll have to arrange different route of earning finance, taking care of finance, but it this uh, particular stream or this particular batches that we create, these batches will absolutely will be free of cost at all, and everything will be mostly similar apart from some of the things. uh, Definitely there will be some advantage in the paid batch. Otherwise, how and why they will pay the money, right? They will try to join the free batch only. So that is why we will have to differentiate there, and um, only then they can pay, right? So there will be job guarantee also in that batches. Otherwise, we will return the full money. Absolutely no question will be asked. We'll try to return the full money for whoever doesn't get the job. With proof, if they submit, we'll return all the money even after, I think, after 6 months of completing the training. Still they don't get the job, still they don't earn anything, still they don't have any entry in their PAN card, money will be returned, full money will be returned. That's how we are planning to do it. That's because otherwise, as a business, you cannot uh, do it. And if you have to do it on that scale where you want to create 10 lakhs jobs, definitely you will have to take care of the finance, and the team will be bigger, a lot bigger. We'll have many different faculties going forward, more than, I think, I easily more than 100 um, overall faculties, and to support them financially, to justify with their financial need, we'll have to support it with the parallel batches, paid services, some of the paid services. And what else? Okay, so if you are ready, if you're not getting job, even after getting a good degree, even after putting 20-50 lakhs in a degree, it's okay, it happens, because the gap between college degree and the professional life is very huge. You mostly don't use most of the technology that they nowadays they teach in those colleges, right? Very few colleges are up to date. So I don't expect that thing changing, because here there are so many political reasons that we don't inherit those changes quickly in academics. That should happen, but that never happens, and that is why we are going far behind. Even China has created its own data model, right? Its own model, AI model. But we had this backbone already, we had all the infrastructure and everything. The experience wise, we were very rich. Still we could not create any model on our own, right? Still India does not have any model. So this is my dream, absolutely my dream. If you want to be part of this, we are trying to create a batch. We will provide you the everything, all the operation, all the trainings and everything, absolutely free of cost. No money will be asked ever. And if you are interested, just let us know. Just put your message in the chat, or I've given my number also, personal number, in one of the short video that I've created. I just started it because quality might not be that great. Still, this quality of this stream also might not be great, but I'm trying to improve it. And if you're here, if you're watching this, just try to put your message in the chat, and I'll try to put you on the stream also. If you're interested, we can talk over the stream, and I'll try to guide you. I will try to consult you for free, absolutely free, because this is my dream, to create 10 lakh jobs absolutely for free in India. And this will give a lot of value, or a lot of satisfaction in my life, because this is how I see. If I have taken a lot of knowledge from different sources, different you know free sources also. Now I want to give it back to the society, and I always wanted to create something like this. I waited a lot. Now I don't want to wait anymore. I want to take some decision, and that is why we're trying to make something work like this. We're trying to create some okay. So, all right, I think it is almost 30 minutes. I'll be doing this kind of a stream every day, 30 minutes. If you're here, um, just try to put your message in the chat. We'll try to contact you on our own. And what you will gain free training, you will gain experience from us, you will gain training from us, you will gain huge advantage from us in terms of the kind of exposure we have, the kind of experience we have. I myself have more than 15 years of experience in software industry. I'm working as a software architect, and uh, and not only in software architecture, not only in development, but also in training. Also, I was training US candidates. As a lead, I was working there in one of the part-time job that I was doing along with my full-time job. And there we placed many candidates in very good companies. Mostly we were placing them in the US company, US market only, because most of the guys were US citizens. There were few guys from Malaysia, Pakistan, India. There was few guys from India also, and we were trying to place them in different companies. We were training them hard. We were training them like almost, I was working there 4 hours, but they used to train them 8 hours a day. So it was a rigorous training for 3 to 4 months, and then we were trying to, um, place them in different companies, and many of them got successfully placed. I think more than 70-80% got easily placed. 10-20% we will have to put more effort uh, because of many sub issues, right? And now I have that kind of experience. Like, I worked there for almost 3-4 years. I have that kind of exposure also, experience also. Same thing I want to do for Indian guys, absolutely for free, no money, nothing will be asked ever. Okay, it is almost time. 28 minutes been passed. I'm still will be here for 2 more minutes. If you guys need any job, anything at all, if you need assistance, if you need guidance, if you need to talk to me about, if you want to, in fact, if you want to give some guidance to me also, that is also fine. I'm always open for new learning, new experiences, and we can have nice discussion, podcast kind of discussion. I'll try to put it on the stream also, that podcast, and let's see. It definitely it will help audience also, and that way we mutually will be benefited, right? My aim also will be fulfilled, which is to create and educate people, and you might also gain some knowledge out of it. So it's a win-win situation for all of us. So okay, if you're watching this last minute of this stream, my aim is, or my dream is, to create those many jobs. It was a dream. Now I have taken steps. I'm going to take n number of steps, no matter how much time it takes, no matter how long it takes. I'm going to generate 10 lakh jobs for free in India for sure. That's my promise to myself. My aim, my life will not be fulfilled without it, without doing this. So if you want to be part of this training, free training, absolutely free training, just put your message, just try to communicate with us, try to reach out to us, and we will put you in that training for sure. Okay, so I think that's all that I wanted to convey. I want to say, I want to discuss. I'll see you tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching it later on also. Thank you guys.